Go to Mark.
Tree in the cemetery is down, got taken down Labor Day, Monday. So that thing's all taken care of.
Thank you.
Finally.
Now, you've got the one over there, cemeteries.
Yeah, we haven't got it yet.
Okay.
I mean, just waiting on asphalt.
Yep, so, good.
They're
So,
behind, we're behind.
so is Asplin that, you got Asplin?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Come in with a special truck, kind of big balloon tire truck.
Rotation tires and everything.
Yeah, got that all done.
Yep.
Yes, boom tractors here, been using that. It's working out real well, seems to be working fine. Seasonal use stuff has been put in the reporter. I filed that Monday.
Okay.
That will go in the last full week of November. And that just tells what roads from December 1st till April of 2019, that will get done. Back on our winter hours right now, 5 to 1:30.
5 days a week, right?
Yeah, 5 days.
Yep.
I talked to Wayne Reynolds back a couple weeks ago. One of the projects that he still had to finish up was going to be the qualified abandonment to get that done. So I haven't talked to him. He was away for a couple weeks and then come back, but I have not talked to him.
Pardon?
Has he been coming to the board meetings?
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen Wayne in a month probably or more.
Okay. So I'll get a hold of him and see what's going on.
He told me he walked out and quit.
Well, he
Come
retired.
back, oh, it's okay.
And I thought he was, because I haven't seen him, I thought he was,
No, he had 3 projects he had to do that he had promised
Okay.
that
yep,
he said he was going to do and he's going to finish them.
yep, okay.
So anyways, the CHIPS money is all filed. That went in on Monday too. There's going to be, well, a total of $414,405 coming back. It breaks down as $114,000 of that was what they call Pave New York. And then we had a payment already of $41,000 on CHIPS, so there's another $209,000 coming back on that. And then what they call extreme winter recovery. We had $49,000 saved up in that, and that got used up. So all of them together bring us back up to, we're all back in the accounts, $414,000.
Okay.
And then that's all I think today.
You got the utility body.
Yeah, that's here. We got most of the stuff in it that we need, carrying saws and, you know, just stuff for when we need to get out at nighttime or whatever. Some tools with it, for emergency purposes. That's
About it.
about it.
Any questions?
Just
I guess we might just really say what the tractor did cost us.
$55,000.
That's what we got bought the
Yeah.
brush tractor for, it was 55. So, nice looking tractor. So, yeah.
Yeah, seems to. Paul's been running it. He knows more about it than I have. It's a nice shot, what I've seen.
Yep.
I like.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Dave's not gonna be there, must be, okay. Now, we probably have to have, we do have to have a motion or discussion on the budget to adopt it, or with the changes. We're gonna we gotta transfer some money, right, Paul, on that?
Yeah, if you're, the way we left it, the library was at 1,500.
Yes.
So if you're gonna restore the 500 there, in order to stay under the cap, we've got to take away $115 somewhere. That's up to you.
I mean, that's what, you know, we wanna stay under the cap, so there's, you know, take funds from, I guess, I'd take a recommendation from you, Paul, from where it'd be the, you know, from contingency or, you know, whatever. We're not gonna take it from the legal, there's no doubt about that, but,
No.
what would be the?
Taken out of our
Taking out
salary.
salaries.
Take it out, yeah. Take it out of Sonia's. There we go. New person on it.
That's 115, not zero.
We take checks.
So is that what you wanna do?
Yep.
$115.
Well, as I said, our budget was, you know, right to the limit. And, you know, we do hold up to what we agree upon it. So, whatever the, you know, take it out of whatever fund is the simplest and most,
Well, the library's in the general B.
okay,
Your pay's in the general A. So technically, we should probably try to take it out of the B if we could.
right.
Um,
That'd be a smart move.
My suggestion, the easiest place to take it would be out of the registrar, because that number is just an arbitrary number. That number, whatever the registrar takes in, she turns it into me, and then I pay it back to her. So that, the easiest thing would be just take 115 out of that,
Right,
and then it really won't be affected in any way. If it goes over 1,000, it doesn't matter, she'll still get it. So it's a wash. So my suggestion is take $115 off the 1,000.
I think that,
So moved.
It's up to you.
And this can be done.
as long as it can be done, that's the place to do it, keep it in the same fund, so you're not stealing from an uncle. Okay. Any other changes to it? That's the only one I remember that I threw it.
That's all I know.
So, with that one change, does the board want to pass our,
I move to, what are we doing, accepting the budget or proposed budget?
proposed budget, or the final budget?
I'll second it.
Got a second? Any discussion? All in favor?
Right.
Carried. Okay. I have a letter from a Merrickville resident about Russell Road. And how bad it, it has its moments in the wintertime and spring. Every winter and spring has moments. Soft spots and everything else, and this is Tina Burnham, is who wrote the letter. I got it back in September, and I forgot, didn't find it last month, but I found it, and I can read the letter, or I can pass it around. Mark, you're probably the one that,
I read it.
oh, you did read it. Oh, you got one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. The board members didn't get it.
Yeah, we got
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well, you know what I'm talking about, what the concerns are, about, you know, how bad the road is and stuff. And she wanted a letter sent back to what we decided. And I feel we do what we can with it. I mean, she would like to see it paved, that's, but, you know, it's got soft spots in it. Every year it goes soft, every year you put fill into it. It's, this was 20 years ago, Bob Woodard wanted to pave it. And the board member said, you can't pave something that falls apart. I said, you get a good base, maybe, so, you know, I remember back then, I was dead set because it just went to hell every year. But, Mark, they come up, they try to maintain it. It is a mess in the spring, winter and spring. Spring mainly when thaw starts going out and stuff, there's beaver ponds along it, so it's tough to drain the water away from it, and it's just Russell Road in the town of Franklin.
One of the points she brings up is, why don't we dig down and put in a bigger pipe in the troubled area? It's, you know, we put them as deep as we can, but you also gotta have enough fall to get it away, so where she's talking about, there's no way to do it. The other place that she was talking about was, we've got drain tube in there. This year, water table is just so high, you know. Like a guy said to me the other day, it's rained twice this year, 45 days the first time and 30 the second time. So, some of this stuff, you know, is warranted, you know, I understand. You know, we dug down one side there through the beaver. We got a lot of the water away. We thought that was be all right, but like I said, you know, water table's high this year and stuff. As far as
Well, you're trying to dig down too, that's just, you don't know the road. There's railroad tracks, old railroad tracks that are along there too.
yep.
So you know it's awful level. You know, so there's no slope for getting the water to drain away. That's the biggest problem. And get the beavers out, they come back in. And they're down below over at the Walton Town line too, where they keep damming it up. And it's just, you know, it's that road, and if you travel it, you don't drive like hell because you will be repairing your car, there's no doubt. You know, and I'm glad that, you know, you got copies of that letter, and I think, you know, we'll just, like, Mark will just keep working with it. That's all I can say, that's the best we can do.
One of the things, you know, she brings up, you know, about all the traffic, well, that's part of the reason that it's like that, you know, like I always said, you know, when you see a minefield of potholes, that's not always drainage, that's sometimes just traffic, you know, knocking the gravel around.
You know, we have that on Heathen Hill, which, you know, they get a stone hole. Well, it's this Mother Nature. You get it full of water, you hit that little hole, you're taking dirt out every time you hit that water. And that pothole just grows. So there's really no way to fix it, other than spending a lot of money on blacktop. And that's, you know, we did 1.2 miles. It cost us, what, 190,000, Mark?
Yeah, 188,000.
188 up on Jackson Hill. You know, which, you know, it's done. I'm hoping there won't be a pothole up there for years. But, you know, I mean, you just, you know, 150,000 a mile. Won't take long to fill a budget. So, what do we want in the response letter, Mark?
Let me sit down and
Okay.
figure out something next couple days. I'll go
Okay.
with this and I'll type something up, and then if you guys don't like it, you can change it.
Okay.
I'll come up with something.
Well, thank you on that. We had at the planning board, we had a boundary line adjustment up at Poet Hill, behind, off of Christian Hill. I don't know what that's off of. A young couple, probably 40, 45. They bought two lots, they were combining them into one. And they plan on next year, no, 2020, they're gonna build a house. And he's retired from the police department in the city. And so he's working for the Front Zoo right now, the security person or whatever.
Whereabouts is that?
Up on the Port Hill, the
Oh, yeah.
private road. And that was a business at the planning board this month. I guess is there anything else to come before the board? What am I missing? It seems too early.
Jeff?
Yes.
There is the Kellogg meeting tomorrow night. They're gonna have Del Hytel there to, kind of a question and answer for the, phone lines that are going through.
Oh, okay,
So that's supposed to start at 6 tomorrow night.
okay. That's at the, where we've had board meetings.
Yep.
Okay, okay. Oh, I think probably what the town, I don't know, how are we going to handle this? We've got a pellet stove there that will never be used by the town. How do we disperse it? Advertise it in the Youngstown Star?
Donate it to the village.
Donate it to the village? I don't know if we can do that, but, you know,
One municipality to another, yes, you can.
you can. I don't think Town Bridge is interested. But we could offer,
Only one way to find out.
okay, we could offer that. It hasn't been used very much at all. It didn't work well with the grass pellets, right? Is that what grass pellets didn't work with the shit.
Works good with wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically brand new. It's,
It will burn wood? It will burn
No.
wood, no.
No, that's what it's designed for. It does a good job with wood.
yep. But how do we, it takes up room in the meeting room, and if it goes to the court and all this, we might just as well get it. Now is the time to,
It's gotta go to bid.
well, that's what, how do we do it? We go through add to the Walton Reporter? Do we go on,
That's all you got.
Auction
Yeah, you can do it
USA?
on Auction International.
So they take, what are you gonna get for it? And then they take a percentage.
You can,
I think they take a percentage from the buyer, don't they?
Yeah, it's a buyer premium.
Buyer premium.
Oh, is it buy from?
put
I
it,
mean-
advertise it, in Reporter, and, cause that's your legal paper, and
No, I would be in favor of advertising in the Reporter, and then if we got flyers, we could put flyers out, if people are interested. You know,
Pellets go with it.
yeah, I guess the pellets will go with it, we have no other use for them. Yeah, but we ought to do something with it, and now is the time to do it.
Absolutely. I'll give you $115 for it.
You can't buy it, huh? But, you know, I mean, I would, you know, hopefully, you know, it's worth, I don't know, make a good taxpayer a good stove. You know, and I don't wanna say give it to them, but, you know, a reasonable price. But, so what, do we advertise it then in the Walton Reporter, Mark? Is that-
that's what I would say,
Okay,
legally.
and that way we're covered with that, and bids.
But
could
how
be-
are, you're advertising it as a bid?
A bid process,
Sealed bid,
I would think so,
accepting bid.
sealed bid. Yeah. And if that's agreeable to the board, I mean, I think it's something we should get out of
You
here.
want
Got
a
a motion.
motion?
I would, if I have a motion to that effect, that would be put in the Walton Reporter.
Ask for sealed bids and we'll open them up next month.
Is there any information we can get off of that to put in the ad, so they have some idea what they're buying?
Troy might be able to come up with
Okay.
something.
I mean, that'd be something that would be handy,
I would include the bags in the bid,
bags and what,
in the bid.
oh, in the bid, yes.
Just include the pellets as part of
Pellets and your
advertising.
piping,
With it.
all the piping that goes with it.
Yeah, the piping is pretty rough.
they can still have it.
They can have it.
But, yeah, I mean, I think it'd be something we could part with, and,
The grass was kind of hard on the piping.
oh, okay, okay. Yep, yep. Okay, is there anything else to come before the board? Well, it seems like there should be something else tonight. Oh, I talked about Tammy and the nice egg and stuff, so that's going forward. And they don't have, nice egg doesn't have, Tammy said we would have to pay for having the power lines taken down. But she said they would probably give us an estimate on it, because I would like to have an idea what we're gonna pay to have it taken down. Other than that, hopefully we're going forward and getting the lines buried, get everything out of the way and go forward with it. So is there anything else to come before the board? Going once, going twice. I'll entertain the motion.
He's got his finger up.
Oh, Tony.
Do we have a budget for WD-40 for the chairs?
You might be able to find some. Yeah, that tends to keep us awake.
I can't hear, my hearing's lost.
You're picking up all the squeaks.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they're pretty loud.
Just when Tony looks like he's at ease, turn your chair.
Well, I make a motion to,
Adjourn. Oh,
Especially Don's chair.
before we vote, you got a motion and a second? Okay, this discussion before, Dawn is gonna step down the end of the month, Dawn Ritz. So, I talked to her tonight, and she said she's just wearing herself, saying I'm not, she hasn't been spending a lot of time, Sonia's been taking on quite a bit of workload, but, you know, she's asked to have health insurance, and that's where she has it at work. And Mr. Groff is taking advantage of her all he can. But, so that's, I talked to Dawn tonight, and she said she'd be stepping down the end of the month. I told her it's been a real pleasure working with her. You know, we've had a good run, I think, it's just, unfortunately, the situation. But,
We got a good replacement.
yeah, I mean, that, we're fortunate to have somebody else interested in it, and willing and able. And that's a great thing, I mean, working with Sonia has been, you know, great too, so I mean, we're just blessed, I guess, on that aspect. So now we have a first and a second on adjournment. All in favor?
I,
Carried. Thank you. Okay, so, thank you very much, Mark, on the letter. Take care of the letter.